franchise game. This franchise Super Bowl winner gets, 14 users, 16 users. How many users it is? I don't know. I think it's like 500 or 600, something like that. A couple of $100. I think it's 7 though. But you get a couple of $100 out of here if you win the Super Bowl. Right now, I clinched the divisional round. So what I'm gonna do is when the game starts, put in all my backups, just so nobody can get hurt. Can't afford for your good niggas to be getting hurt when you make the playoffs. So.
Coach, it's a pretty frigid December day in our nation's capital. We got our space heaters on full blast up in the booth at FedEx Field. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with the New York Giants.
That's going to be a flag. 40-yard line.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Usually do it for you. Do these subs. Excuse me. Well, on defense, I'm not really going to care about that, but my offense, I definitely want to change that. Put in all my backups.
Let's go now. 60 or. Hey. Let him know.
Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. They'll come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll try the right side here. Barkley.
Definitely
a tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. And even 60 yards for him on the ground. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big.
And McCoy loses the football.
In plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. This is Dion Lewis now in his 9th NFL season. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Dion Lewis hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hey, watch it.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A carry for Bryce Love, the 4th rounder from Stanford. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A Redskin 1st down. The pickup 15 yards.
Redskins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Okay, I see something. See what he's doing.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, right at the 40. On 1st down, here's Love. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Haskins, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Hey, Tank. Mike, 55. Mike, 55. Here we go.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, he put those big cans down on the sideline and then angle for him and then shot for him. Looks like it worked out pretty well for him, too.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Hey, lock it. Snap.
On first down, McCoy.
Oh, my God!
That's a safe. They get him back in his own 30-yard line. That's Thomas Davis on the sack. Came in the league way back in 2005.
Just came right up. Nobody touched it. Tight end's supposed to block him. Look at him. He ain't even touch him. That's crazy.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A second down run with Lewis. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
Okay, every now and then, my defensive bias will leak out here. Abysmal play for them. You've got them backed up, and you let them out.
Take advantage. And you know who's happy? The punter. Because if he was needed, they gave him a lot of space to work with now.
Yeah, because he would have had a lot to think about, right? Don't step over the back line and give him a safety. Now he's got room if he needed it.
Now McCoy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. And they'll run with Lewis. Now we've got a giant.
That's exactly why I took Saquon out. Look at that.
Make this affect him for the playoffs. We'll get a report when we come back.
Shit like that.
X3, 218, chop. Smooth. Go.
On third down, McCoy, open receiver, that's Caden Smith, the tight end. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Now a give running right is Love. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Oh, he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it. But for the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yards.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And partner, let me make a quick pivot here. Season winding down. They're number 32 in offense this year. The last in the league. Where do they go?
Anywhere and everywhere, but they have to do it with a plan. And I think about Atlanta a bunch of years ago. They decided they wanted to get what they thought was going to be a franchise quarterback, and indeed he is, Matt Ryan. But they had to supplement it. They went free agency, got a running back, came back and traded back into the first round in the same draft to get a left tackle to protect him. Really supplemented that pick, complemented that pick, and went to the playoffs the very next year.
Well, maybe they can use that and carbon copy it.
Come on, Madden. This shit is broke. That's a whole pick, bro. Me right there, bro. Madden, man. Sometimes you gotta just let these guys earn these shits, bro. Let them earn it, bro. Stop giving them shit, bro. That should be blowing my shit for real.
They'll run on first down.
What the Yo, this game. Yo! He just walked right past him and he touched him or nothing? This game, bro.
In fact, I actually like it.
Just giving them too much.
Scores, but the running game worked in that
They
situation.
do that?
I would continue to go in that direction.
You're not going to win, man.
Finding its legs now.
They got to keep giving you shit.
First and 10.
That shit crazy. That shit gay as hell.
57.
On first and 10, it's Haskins. Looking for McClung, and he's got him. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. Now Haskins to throw on second down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Make up for the other pick I supposed to have got.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback.
Position
But
last
that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they'll get this only up to about the 35.
Everybody getting hurt. That's why I'm glad I took my starters out, bro.
They're trying to get it to the
This is
outside,
crazy.
trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving,
Everybody getting hurt.
creases tend to
How about
develop as
that?
the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On second and 9, McCoy nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit with a screen soon.
These niggas route running like 68.
Throwing on third and long. McCoy
Oh!
looking left side, and it's complete. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. Fourth down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in fourth and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and pick it up with Lewis. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
They'll stay with Lewis here on 1st down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction.
I'm not really worried
up 2nd
about him
down.
at all because he does the same defense. Like, not really hard.
On 2nd and 13. McCoy will find his receiver. It's Cody Core. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd.
I think it's like Cody Core.
Here's McCoy. He's going to let this one go deep. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
So I basically took out my starters on offense.
Now the Pro Bowl kicker, Albert Rosas. Last year, he hit one from 57. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is.
I had to win that.
That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Leonard Williams in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Haskins will throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very low. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
On 1st and 10, McCoy. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Yo, these receivers trash. Yo, this nigga ain't even do nothing. Look at him.
Second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room.
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
See, the thing is, defense rarely get hurt, offense get hurt, so I just subbed out my offense.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead. Quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchdown. Everybody that's starting is my backup
receivers that's like overall 50 and 60. That's why they're not doing shit.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime offense are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or do they think they were just bad plays to call? We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Giants' 15-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now again, right side. It's low. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Here's Haskins. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down. So now on 4th down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. From the right hash, and this one just a tripping.
Come downstairs and get it.
And they will indeed get on the board here.
I need liners anyway. Come downstairs and bring me my liners and you can do all that. You do it.
The 3rd quarter, they only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this.
Tell me to bring shit upstairs. You got 2 kids sitting up there doing nothing.
As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh, dude, they spoil you, bro.
About 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
You hear me? Hello? Hello, hello?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
This nigga, this thing. Yo, these backups is trash. Look at this shit. Dude. It's supposed to be falling down.
Just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Oh, these guys are trash.
They come up 2nd and 10.
Oh, Lordy. Lordy, Lord.
Any weapon. Go, jackrabbit. Come on.
On the handoff, here's Lewis running right. It's a window maneuver. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
First down, Giants.
This is Lewis.
What in the hell?
They dice this go around.
Oh, this guy.
He
ran away from the block.
It goes a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
X3. 218, jump. Hey, exit.
The 22-yard line.
27, Mike. 27. Come on, the ball. Hey, alert 3.
Hello?
Check 3. Check 3.
Second down. It's Lewis. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Here we go. 50, plant. Check, 47. Watch the curl. Recon, 152 fighter. Hey, do. Now. Mike 47. Lee Griffin.
To throw on third down. McCoy. That's complete to Goldman. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
47. Check back 47. I'm going on to you.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the
I said my daughter just called me to tell me to bring something upstairs.
On second and goal, McCoy under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
After the sack, third and goal now from the 12. On third down, it's Lewis. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Call it 6, maybe 7, but now they're left with fourth down and goal. Now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And Rosas puts this one through. Remember with Rosas, there was some speculation last year in the preseason that he might not hold on to his job with the Giants.
But he certainly answered the challenge, didn't he? 32 of 33 during the regular season. 97% that is. And was named to the NFC Pro Bowl team. And by the way, at 6'3", 234, he can bench press your kicker.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And tough to win games if you go field goal. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Second and 10. Here's Haskins again. This one complete to Kelvin Harmon. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
He just stood there, let him catch it.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 30 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here as we get down to the good stuff. Quarter number 4. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Haskins. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Haskins going to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Carter in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
They can't stop me out here.
It's a defense I created right here I'm about to do. I created this defense. Talking to myself.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
And let's get in them holes. Check, 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 check.
They're going on 4th down. Haskins. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And it is taken for the Redskins touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 4th touchdown on the year.
This game
guys
just be
are
doing
back
stuff.
within a single score.
No, we're not cheering.
Like, niggas ain't got no skills, bro. This game is really just giving niggas shit.
We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are like, don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Hopkins with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. And this will be a touchback as that says over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slimly, the second half, they only have Dion Lewis. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34.
Check, 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 check. Greystone,
the Giants first down.
Now Lewis. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
That's it, baby.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now Lewis here on first down. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Dion Lewis with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. They're going to run it with Barkley, and he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Moses on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Well, you like him, you can keep him, you can have him.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that last drive,
you are.
a long drive, but not just
I just
that.
took a shower
They had a
somewhere.
great
That's not
air attack there. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory,
Like my dog, his
why
name
would you
MK.
change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and
It's
continue
a
to do
boy.
so.
Because the secondary, they really look clear.
His name is MK.
That was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Nah, he's too big to pick up.
They go play action now. Haskins nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Carter getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
What'd you say? Yeah, that's where he sleeps at, right there on the pillow. What'd you say?
Under 4 to play now.
No, this is
running, third down.
It's a game.
Now Haskins to throw it. That's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to lose yards here back to the 12-yard line.
I ain't been working out.
5-yard loss there is going to bring up fourth down.
Okay. You should leave your phone down here and charge. You sharing? You sharing? Nah, thank you. You can have it. Thank you.
And
I just wanted to see if you share it.
And long, and they're going to go for it.
Tight into the right, boy. Tight into the right. Move.
I'm on the game. What are you talking about? I'm on the game. You know, this is not like regular.
He sets to fire deep. This is intercepted, and that should do it.
See?
Picked off at the 39. Well, a simple return.
Get out of there. Go sit down. Get over.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll...
Bye. All right.
that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
I'm ready. 47 is the mic. Protein spill. Strip that ball. Shoot.
On first down, Lewis. Tackle made by Thomas Davis. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Again, it's Lewis. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Good game for the backup. Colt McCoy. Gion Lewis.
This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third down, it's Lewis. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to
Something
finish
like.
this thing off. But it's still
So I guess it's just going to be out of me and the Eagles in
so,
this division.
while it's not mission accomplished,
Once my team get better, though, like, Eagles ain't going to be in competition at all
He's able
either.
to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Those means start from scratch and we able to do draft and all the other shit, man. We start the shit all over again, then.
Out there ready for this next drive,
Imagine
the
just pick a good
Redskins
team.
offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Carter. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. On 2nd down, Love. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That 2nd down play nets a -4. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments.
What the
Doesn't mean
hell?
you can't come back to what you thought you could get
I think I
done.
moved that out of the way and
Sometimes
say,
when you
here,
open
go
things up
ahead
a
and
little
catch
bit,
it.
you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
A big gain on the play.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. It's Moss complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Good game. Backups won that game.